it's Todd here from Baking with Foxholla Kitchen. Want to learn how to make Swiss beer bread? Join me today, only on Baking with Foxholla Kitchen. Hello to all my Foxholla fam. I'm Todd and welcome to Baking with Foxholla Kitchen. This week, as I said, we're learning how to make Swiss beer bread. It's a simple, fun, easy recipe that's so easy and so good. So if you're ready, then let's have some fun. Alright guys, to start off our Swiss beer bread, we're going to go ahead and take half an 8-ounce block of Swiss cheese. And we're going to cut it in half into it'd be into quarters.
Yeah, into quarters.
We're going to shred one of the quarter blocks into our shredder here.
Okay.
And Dave, why do we use block cheese as opposed to prepackaged cheese?
Oh, because the raw cheese is meltier.
Yes. And probably have a little bit of a mess here, but you know.
Okay.
I think it'll be alright.
Yeah, it will be great.
I think I got most of it there. What do you think, Dave?
Yeah.
Okay, and then our other, we'll just go ahead and
cut it as small as you can.
What do you think so far?
Yeah, that looks about right.
Okay.
Just in little 1/4-inch cubes.
I think that's going to be pretty good there. What do you think?
Cut that in half again.
You think?
Yep.
Alright.
Oven's ready?
Yes, we already preheated our oven to 375 degrees. And Dave was nice enough to prepare our loaf pan here with a sheet of parchment paper. Because it's honestly easier to just transfer.
Yep.
So I think that's in pretty good shape there. What do you think, Dave?
I think we're doing good.
Alright, let's go ahead and move on. Alright, now that we got our cheese shredded and cut, let's go ahead and work on our dry ingredients. First off, we're going to take 3 cups of flour into our bowl here. Three tablespoons of sugar. 1 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper.
Okay.
And we're just going to whisk this together here until it's just combined. And then we will get ready for our next step here. Are you ready for it, Dave?
Yep.
Alright, let's go ahead and move on. Alrighty, Roo, that looks awesome sauce here.
Yep.
So, you ready for the fun part here?
Oh yeah.
Alright. You can't have a beer bread without
beer.
Okay. So, we are going to add a bottle of beer here, 12 ounce. And stir this in. Which this recipe is kind of a little funny because neither you or I really drank, so
yeah,
we're gonna go ahead and just
stir it all in there.
Yes, just until everything is just moistened. What is it about beer that kind of makes any baking a little different? I think is the right word I want to use.
It does give a flavor to it. So we'll
it almost adds a nice little extra moist kick to it. Because we've in the past done, what was it, the Irish beer cake?
Yeah.
And one more important thing we forgot to add in here. Well, Dave did, but
yeah, I did.
We're going to add 3
teaspoons of baking soda. So in addition to the beer bubbles, we have baking soda.
Yes.
And make sure that's all mixed in now.
Yes, the wonders of when you don't type up the recipe yourself and, you know. Yeah, I think that's good and moist there. What do you think?
Yep. Get that baking soda all mixed in.
Yes. I mean, it's definitely coming together pretty nicely here. What do you think, Dave?
Good.
And then, before we had to switch gears here, we're going to do one more thing here. You guys remember our Swiss cheese?
Yep.
We're going to fold it in.
What does that mean? What does fold in the cheese mean?
He folds it in.
I understand that, but how do you fold it? Do you fold it in half like a piece of paper and drop it in the pot, or what do you do?
So Dave, tell me, how do you fold in cheese?
We're gonna mix it in just without, mixing it, but you're just gonna fold it, I don't know, gently into the cheese.
Okay,
into the bread.
We're gonna fold this in our shredded cheese for starters.
Just keep folding it like you're kneading bread.
Yes.
There you go.
And I think we got our shredded part here for starters. And then our cheese we cut up. Just gonna... Have you ever had this before, Dave?
I've not had Swiss beer bread, no.
Okay. So this is going to be a new experience for both of us here, I think. Alright, let's go ahead and fold all this in here.
Mix in there.
So we are going to fold in the cheese.
There you go.
And I think we are in good shape here. What do you think, Dave?
That looks good.
Alright, let's go ahead and get our bread pan ready and get this in. Alright guys, we're just going to go ahead and spoon this into our bread pan here.
Okay.
Hopefully this wants to cooperate today. Okay, I think that's good with the one spoon there.
And get the rest out of the bowl.
Yes. Sometimes it does not want to cooperate.
Yeah.
Of course, just like now, it's sticking to our spatula. Okay, I think that's looking pretty good there.
Okay.
What do you think?
Oh, that's good. Yeah, just...
What do you think?
Looks good.
Alright, let's go ahead and drizzle our 2 tablespoons of melted butter over the top here. I don't think we have to be too particularly fancy here.
Oh, that looks great.
Alright, let's go ahead and get this in the oven. Now it's time for my favorite part, the taste test. So let's see how we did here. I'm going to take a little piece of the bread here. Nothing like simple homemade bread. You guys are going to love it. Enjoy. Wrapping up today, I want to thank you again for joining me and encourage you to check out our friends and support channels listed in the description below. But before I go, always remember, it's good times and good food only on Baking with Fox Salad Kitchen. I'll see y'all soon. If you like this video or any of our other videos,
be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons and stay tuned for future shows.